Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Mahawa Kakodash, Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who will well and teach well, because those are the men who I learned this truth from through the Spirit and power Yahweh Bashimashai. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Irazakah from the servants of Yahweh Yahushai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much I did a live lesson yesterday of learn to be merciful, and we had a brother, he had a sincere question about tattoos. Is it okay to get tattoos? We had brothers, edify him on the comment board, letting him know that it's unlawful. But, the Lord put the Spirit on me today to go into this lesson. So if you're new in this truth, you cannot get tattoos. Okay, tattoos is not an Israelite custom. It is a heathen custom. Okay, now you have brothers that may have already gotten tattoos. Like myself, I have gotten tattoos. But when I have gotten my tattoos, I wasn't in the truth. I was in the world. So you have brothers in the truth that were at one time in the world. They gotten tattoos and they didn't know that tattoos was not an Israelite custom. It was not of our heritage. It is against the Bible. We were in the world at one time. So when we gotten these tattoos, we didn't know that it's against the Bible. It's against the Lord. So you got brothers that's in the truth right now that have tattoos on them. But are we going to go and get any more tattoos? No, we're not. Why? Because we already been edified through the Spirit and power Yahweh Shemashai, through his prophets, that tattoos are against the scriptures. You cannot get tattoos. You can't be in the truth and get tattoos. Alright, so we're going to get some precepts, and I'm going to, not putting you on blast, beloved. But the brother asked, he said, are tattoos a sin? I was considering getting some, but I want to do more research. Tattoos are, and it is wicked. It's against the Bible. You cannot get tattoos. Tattoos are a sin. It's unlawful. Okay, it is unlawful to get tattoos. So we're going to go into the secular history, and it's always good. Anything to do with getting lineups, getting tattoos, things like that in this nature, it's always good to go into the secular history to see if you can find an article going into the secular history on these customs, knowing where they come from. If they're not Israelite, if that's not an Israelite custom, where does these customs come from? Where does the tattooing come from? Where does dreadlocks come from? These are the things that you got to go back and get that secular history. Just type in on Google, origin of dreads, origin of tattoos. Look up stuff. Go back to the secular history, and you'll get information on this. And you'll know, like, okay, so it is a heathen custom, not Israelite custom. It comes from this. It comes from that. It goes back to this. It goes back to that. You always want to do research. That's what makes this truth important. So I put this in. It says exploring the history of tattoos, origin, meaning, and popularity, right? And as you can see, there's a Druid that's on here. This is a Druid, right? The Druids, they tattooed themselves too. All right. So let's get this. It says from ancient Egyptian mummies to modern day tattoo shops, tattoos have been a fascinating and significant part of human culture for thousands of years, with a rich history spanning different civilizations, styles, techniques. These permanent marks on our skin have showed as symbols of identity, expression, and even taboo. So let's embark a captivating journey through the history of tattoos, their origin, evolution, cultural significance, and notable styles and trends. It says source summary. Tattoos has ancient roots in many cultures used for religious worship to cult identity. Modern tattoo shops, artists have uh, revolutionized the art of world with a worldwide variety of styles and designs. Tattoos are now widely accepted as a form of self-expression, allowing people to express their beliefs. So we're going to get to the main point. Ancient roots. Here it is right here. It says ancient roots of tattooing. So these are the nations that do the tattooing, where the customs go back to, right? Ancient roots of tattooing. Where does tattoos traditions go back to? It says tattooing has left its mark on various ancient cultures across the globe, including Egypt, Rome, Celtic societies, and indigenous societies. Ancient Egypt. That's where those customs go back to, right? It says these civilizations developed their unique styles and meaning behind their tattoos. It says often used, right? Often using them as an integral part of religious worship or cultural identity, right? Tattoos have been used to signify status, marks, rates of passage, and even as tattoo marks for various purposes throughout history. It says ancient Egyptian tattooing. Ancient Egyptian tattoos were believed to serve spiritual and protective purposes. It says intricate designs featuring gods, animals, and symbols adorning the skin of ancient Egyptians, reflecting their religious beliefs and customs. You see that? That's ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt tattooing. So this is not an Israelite custom at all. And if you are new in this truth, do not get no tattoos. Because getting tattoos is wicked. It's not an Israelite custom. It says some of the earliest evidence of tattooing can be found in tattoo mummies dating back to 4,000 years ago to the time of the Great Pyramids in Egypt. See, so tattooing is a heathen custom. It is not an Israelite custom. You had Greece and Rome. They did that, right? It says tattoos in ancient Greece and Rome. They did it too. It says in contrast to ancient Egypt, tattoos in ancient Greece and Rome, home to ancient Greeks, were often used as means of identification for slaves, criminals, and soldiers. These marks served as a form of communication and a sign of punishment and disgrace in the Greco-Roman culture. So they were doing that too. You see that? So these, I'm just going to read these two right here. You can keep reading more. Anybody want to go into the Celtic, they did it too. The Celtic, the Druids, the Celtic, they did the tattooing too. So I just want to do a quick hit on this little part because we can be here all day. Now we're going to go to the scriptures. So now you know that tattoos is not an Israelite custom. It's a heathen custom. So when we go into the laws of Leviticus, these are the laws, and these are part of the laws and statutes and commandments. When you go into Leviticus, it goes into the laws. All right, the Lord gave us laws to keep, and these are laws that we are to keep. To get it, Leviticus 19:28. It says, "Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord." See, so you're not supposed to put markings on your body, ink on your body. Now again, you may have brothers that's in the truth. We may have already gotten tattoos. I myself, I've gotten tattoos, but we didn't know. But are we going to do it? Are we going to go and get tattoos again now that we're in the truth and now that we know that tattoos is against the Bible? Are we going to go and literally go and get tattoos? No, because we know now we have the knowledge of knowing tattoos is against the Bible. It's against our heritage. It is not our custom. So are we going to go and do it? No, because it's a sin. It's wicked. You can't put tattoos or writings on your body, any cuttings of the flesh. The scriptures tells us that. It says, "Ye shall not mark any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord your power." So you can't be getting tattoos. It's wicked, right? Leviticus 18:30. "Therefore shall ye keep mine ordinance, that ye commit not any one of these abominable customs." That includes tattooing. That includes shaving off your beard, getting a lineup, right? That includes eating abominable foods, right? That includes in celebrating pagan holidays. These are things that we are to try to avoid from doing as being Israelite men. All these things I named, we are trying to rehearse the righteous acts. So we're trying to keep away from committing abominable customs, right? So tattoos, eating unclean animals, celebrating pagan holidays, we're rehearsing the righteous acts. right? It says, which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves. Why? Because this body that we have is a temple. Our body is a temple of the Lord. So that includes tattooing, that includes of smoking weed, that includes of doing worldly things in this temple, in this temple, which is this body. You're not to defile it. It says, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your power. So you can't put these markings or put these things upon you or be embedded in these things, these customs. Jeremiah 10:2, it says, thus saith the Lord, see, learn not the way of the heathen. And that's been our downfall. We learnt the way of the heathen. Now that we're in the truth, you should be no longer following the way of the heathen. The scriptures say in Proverbs 3:37, envy now not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. So you can't be like the heathen. Getting tattoos is a heathen custom. It is not an Israelite custom. It is wicked. Jeremiah 10:2, it says, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, you see, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, see, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So you can't be learning the way of the heathen, following the way of the heathen. Getting tattoos is a heathen custom. So you're not supposed to tat your body. You're not supposed to go and get tattoos. Now that you're in the truth, and I'm glad you asked me that on the comment board, but now if you are, now that you know you're an Israelite, you're in the truth, and I'm doing this lesson and you watching this lesson, now you know. So you can't get tattoos. Because if you go and get tattoos now that I given this lesson, now you're hearing the words that I'm bringing out, you can't get tattoos. If you go and get tattoos, you know better now. Because now I did a lesson on it and you heard me giving you the warning through the Spirit of the Lord to tell you not to get tattoos. It's not an Israelite custom. It is wicked. So yes, getting tattoos is wicked. 1 Corinthians 3:16, it says, know ye not that ye are the temple of the power, right? Temple of Yahweh Shemashai. This body that we're in is a temple. It says, in that the Spirit of the Lord dwell in you. Verse 17, if any man defile the temple of the Most High, this body that you're in, you defile it, right? Him shall the Most High destroy, for the temple of Yahweh is holy, which temple ye are. This body that we're in is a temple. So we're to take care of it. We are not to defile it. We are to take care of it. 1 Corinthians 3:17, if any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy, for the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. It says, let no man deceive himself. See, if any man among you seeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool that he may be wise, right? Because the worldly wisdom of this world, it doesn't profit you nothing. The wisdom of this world doesn't profit you nothing. But the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Spirit of Yahweh Shemashai is profitable. Because it can save your life. It can save you. It can keep you from being put in dangerous situations, etc. Verse 19, for wisdom of this world is foolishness. You see, because everything that Esau teaches in this world is bullshit. Excuse my French, it's full of shit. It's bullcrap, man. It says, for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, right? And a lot of the things that Esau does is he brings out a lot of negative vibration to the world is on television. He put these rappers up. You know, people look up to these rappers. So they put them rappers up. They have them all tattooed. You know, they had these women all tattooed. You know, they just make it seem like, oh, getting tattoos is good, is dope, is good, you know. But it's not beneficial. It's not beneficial to you. It's not beneficial to you. So, hey, long story short, going back, he asked, are tattoos a sin? Yes, it is. If you get a tattoo, you just committed iniquity. Tattoos is wicked. It is not an Israelite custom. I was considering getting some, but I want to do more research. Don't get tattoos. Tattoos is not an Israelite custom. As you can see in the article that I looked up, it goes back to the heathen. It goes back to Egypt, right? The Romans did it. The Greeks did it, right? The Celtics. It's a heathen custom. It's not an Israelite custom. So, hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until the next time I say, Shalom.